am, new boy fresh. I will not let my circumstance or situation dictate my elevation to the top. Is what I strive to be. 100% hard body attitude. My success in life depends on me.
Attitude, character, integrity, love. When I lay down last night, I pray for all the above. Respect my hood, love my bros. But I'm tired of looking at life between these iron poles. No more excuses. I'm tired of playing games. Back for the court, that is his lame.
Big new boy.
Hey, what's up, family? I just want to hop on here and share some quick reflections as I review my year. From day one to 2023 to now, my year has been super dope. Like, yeah, it's had its ups and downs, its peaks and valleys, right? But the day that I dropped this book right here, I had my book launch July 29, 2023, one of the happiest moments of my life. And then we're going into a season where we're doing a lot of internal work because we can't be outside in the sun living our best life no more. We got to go inside, sit down and do a lot of internal reflection, do a lot of healing, do a lot of reviewing and relationship building, right? Specifically relationship building with ourselves. And I'm telling y'all, this book right here will get you where you need to go. It's your how-to guide to live your best life as your best self. You want to Stranger Within Volume 1, make sure y'all grab y'all copy. Link will be below. Holla at y'all soon. Peace.
Peace, family. Welcome to another edition of the Lead Your Lineage podcast, our number one podcast for families seeking to end generational dysfunction. What's good, cuz?
Man. Let me take a sip real quick.
1,000, 2,000. I ain't quick, cuz. What you doing, man?
See? Man, perfect time. That could have been another commercial, man. So, look, we need somebody. If you got a product,
I got somebody.
Man, and this is perfect time. And look what we got behind us. Look who everybody we got. Today is gonna be another one. Today is gonna be another special
Absolutely.
one, baby. And this could have been you right there. But anyway, we're gonna kick it back in, man. We got a great one today. We got my brother with me. We got
indeed.
our brothers back here, our young brothers. You know, we all brothers. We got our young brothers back here representing New Boys. And we got our brother right here representing BMG. We're gonna have everybody introduce themselves, man. And I want to start with you. Go ahead, Brother Brian. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Tell the people who you are.
Tell them who you
on
are.
the show. I'm a big fan of the show. I'm Brian Carter, and I'm with the Black Men's Group. And you want me to get a little bit into
What is Black Men's Group? What is that?
Black Men's Group is, man. I talk about this all the time.
Was founded really about 10, 11 years ago, and it all started. We went to Child Advocates had a series called Undoing Racism, and they would bring in this awesome brother named Ron Chisholm to talk about systemic racism and how, for us that work in social services, a lot of people worked in social services, and they were just basically saying that, we need to be positive gatekeepers and not negative gatekeepers, withholding people from resources and when we understand racism, we got to stand up, even in the system, even if it might cost us our job, to say, hey, that's wrong, and we ain't gonna be part of that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be the people putting folk on the slave ship, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So we were so pumped by this. We had a special session that was just for Black men, and it was about 50 of us, and we were so pumped and charged after it. It was like, we can't just let this drop. We have to do something more. Yeah. And so as an action group, as an action plan, an action activity, we were like, we're going to get the brothers together, and we're going to talk, we're going to chop it up, and we're going to see what the needs of the community are. And that's how the Black Men Group got started, man. That's how it got started. So 10 years later, maybe 11, 12, this is where we at. This is where we at, because the pillars that we stand on the foundation of undoing racism. The 4 pillars that we use and see to hold up the Black community is working with men, naturally, okay? Working with youth. That's what we're going to talk about today. Yep. And celebrating our elders. Yep. And receiving those that are returning into our citizenship. you know,
360.
recovering and or coming from the joint or whatever. We say we're here for y'all.
Yep.
So we believe that those 4 pillars hold up the Black community. That's the house, right?
Yep.
Foundation, pillars, and a roof. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, hey, it's our pleasure to serve the Indianapolis community.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you, man. Let me get my testimony for BMG, man. You know I got you, man. Hey, nah, for real, man. Y'all, hey, I met Brother Brian Carter in 2020 at Him by Her. What was it, Him
it
by
certainly
Her?
was.
It was at Him by Her. Shout out to Him by Her, man. That was a great
Done.
school.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, that was great. Everything that was great. There was a lot of resources there. Man, that was the first group, man, I ever been in. Because what Brother Brian Carter didn't know is that was my first year I was transitioning into who I am now. 2020 was the first year I was like, okay, let me get. I had my toe. I wasn't in the streets in 2019, but I had my toe in it. I thought doing a little something was like innocent. But in 2020, and that helped me a lot being a BMG because it was the first time I got to be around surroundings with different men.
I saw
And I got to
as
be
soon
in
as
there.
I met you, bro.
I got to
had
be
your
in there,
family
man.
man.
Y'all
You
was
had
dope,
your
man.
You was
was dope,
That's
man.
what attracted me to you. You was with your family
Yup.
and you were operating, you know, your family
The
business.
original
And I
people.
know you got so many
Yup,
businesses,
yup,
but
yup.
you were you were able to tell me what the original gene
Yup.
was.
Yup.
You know, EG,
We was the
whole
original people
everything.
E-Gene at that time.
Man, and I was sparked by that, and of course I had to tell you about BMG. I had T-shirts.
Man,
and whatnot,
dog, that was dope.
I had to
man.
load you down with T-shirts and everything, and just tell you what the vision was.
That was dope,
And then
man.
when you really came,
Yeah.
because it was right on the heels of the event that we're going to promote today.
Yup. It
You
was the same
you came, and you didn't just sit on the side with your arms folded like, let me see what this is all about. You was like, bro, plug me in.
Yup.
And I saw the young people looking in your eyes and following your leadership. I was like, that's my nephew right
Appreciate
there.
it, man. and let me tell him about the joke. So I kept calling brother Brian. You know me, I call everybody brother. I'm like, man, he like, nah, I'm your uncle. I'm like, man. So I'm discussing it with my wife. I'm like, why he don't never say he my brother? Then I thought about it. I said, man, that's because he older than me.
You young as my kids, bro.
I said, oh man, he like, we can't be brothers. He said, my
We
mama
brothers,
said-
we brothers, but you know, I like that uncle connection,
Yeah, I know,
though, you
me
know.
too. Now that I get it.
That's
now,
good.
You know what I mean?
That's
I
good.
get it. But no, man, that was for real. That was the connection, man. Like you said, I came to that to the event, which we're gonna dive into right now.
Yeah.
That was the first event, and what I liked about that event, man, we gonna definitely let our young brothers dive
Oh
in
man, I'm so
about it,
excited
man.
that they are here,
Yeah,
man.
matter of fact,
Let's have them introduce themselves real quick.
yeah,
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Before we
Sorry,
say
I'm
any
chatting.
more,
I'm gonna go start with Isaac, then we'll get. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Isaac Simonian, and I'm just here representing New Boy and just telling how the BMG group and New Boy just taught me how to just be a young man and just helping out other people. Like New Boy is just like been helping me through rough times, low times, and the good times, and it's just like. It's just helping me and other young men doing their best they can do for the community and us and all the stuff that we need, like young, like men in our lives, so we could like grow up to be strong, helpful, not do drugs, just help out the community. And just help out.
That's great.
Thank you, Isaac.
All right, man. So my name is Carter Valor. I'm here representing New Boy and just really myself. I came here. It was so random. Like I had just got out the car, and then TA was like, "Come on, hop back in the car." So we came here, and it's already been fun. It's been like 5 minutes on the podcast, but it's just been fun just being here with y'all.
Appreciate you. So I appreciate your energy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Grab the mic.
That'd be good.
We appreciate y'all for real coming on here, man. And this is the moment. Shout out to New Boys, man. Shout out to New Boys as well. I met them.
Indeed.
I met them probably around the same year or 20 later, because you know they always at y'all events, at our events, you know. So man, shout out to Cream. Shout out to T. He back there. Shout out to Brandon. They here too. Them boys.
Shout out to Leon too on the ones and twos.
Leon, you know, he
Absolutely.
always on the 1 and 2s, but they ain't wanna. I had to let them know they hiding back there. So yeah, man, we appreciate you.
Thank y'all brothers for being here.
Man. So,
Yeah.
saying that, man, I want to ask you, what? Can you give me the mic real quick? All right, both of y'all. What about New Boys and BMG, our program? What day we got it?
Okay, so we do this twice a year, and it's called Mentor. So MEN with a little dash TOUR, and the whole significance of that is men are, you know, the youth are taking a tour to different tables or different stations, and they're hearing from men, preferably black men, because when we were coming up, how many black teachers did you have? How many black, you know,
I had a few.
And that's our age difference. You know what I mean? The only black men that we had when I was coming up in the school was the coach, and a lot of times he was just coaching. He didn't teach a class also, and or the janitor. I mean, look at that example. Then it just means that all we can do is do sports or clean up. And so when I progressed into maybe college or you know, high school, when I moved to Indianapolis and saw a black male teacher. It was a teacher coach. His name was Smitty. If you know anything about Broad Ripple, Smitty was like the truth. And who's the coach for IU, the basketball?
Coach Woodson.
Yeah. Okay. So he was under Smitty's tutelage. Okay, at Broad Ripple. Okay, that was a little bit before my time. But anyway, to see and to hear this man when I was a junior come in and he was a history teacher and just break it down, I was really just amazed. So what we're saying is black men teaching and being in the position of giving knowledge, wisdom, soft skills. So we do this twice a year. We do this in the spring, usually somewhere near spring break, and then we do it in the fall, usually in September. So the one we got coming up now is September 21st, and it is at the Moorhead Community Resource Center, and that's run by Strong Black Man, James Taylor. Okay, and so if you know anything about Warren Township, James Taylor is the man. Okay, and he's a positive gatekeeper. He opens the door, says use our facility, you know, for different things like that, and also can point people in the direction of resources. We love the connection. So let me tell you, in a nutshell, what we do at Mentor. Okay, we have a kickoff, and it's something inspirational, motivational. There was a brother who was involved with Mentor from day one. His name was Al Mitchell, and he would teach the kids primarily how to iron and stuff. And he just talk about, you know, ironing, putting a crease in that thing. You know anything about that? You know anything about putting that crease in the shirt? Well, anyway, man, you know, that might have been my generation. That might have been my generation. But you know what I'm saying? But he really very methodically and emphatically, enthusiastically would talk to these young people and teach them how to earn. Yeah. Well, he passed away about 3 years ago. And so what we decided to do was dedicate an award, an achievement award in his name. And his sons come out. He has 4 sons and a daughter. And his sons come out and help present this award. You You know what I'm saying? In his name, saying that basically, look, be a mentor.
Yeah.
Be a teacher. You know what I mean? You don't have to have a degree to be a teacher.
At all.
So when we get done with the motivational kickoff, let me tell you, first of all, our theme this year is called Under Construction. Look what I got, y'all. Little construction vest. You know what I mean?
Have y'all ever been to one of them?
Yes, they have, and we're gonna get their testimonies because I don't want to be. The whole purpose is not for old men to just do talking and you to not, interact, because we want that dialogue between them. I tell them, anytime you run a station, that station has to be interactive. If you don't engage and have that young person talking within 2 minutes of your 15-minute station, you have failed. You have failed. You see what I'm saying? We as adults, sometimes we love to hear ourselves talk.
I got to run the podcast last year. That was
you
fun.
Certainly did.
That was fun.
And so, like I say, in a nutshell, let me tell you all the different stations we got.
Yep.
We got T-shirt making station. We got a station that has to do with time to time. A station that has to do with measurements, knowing what your measurements, your sleeve, your arm suit measurement. We have a station, a brother, Raymond Gray, comes every year and brings out all the table etiquette stuff. Stuff I don't even know. I gotta ask my wife sometimes, is this my drink? Is this my drink? Who's that? Knowing all that sort of things, and included in that, how to see the lady, what kind of conversation you have with people. Kids need that. You see what I'm saying? Even if they're going to just be basketball superstars, they gotta know how to function, because that's where the business deals happen. So we got that station, table etiquette. Man, this year we got an Army recruiter, and not just Army recruiter like some square cap. We talking about some brothers who have Army experience, and they're going to talk to them about the benefits of the Army. A lot of times people are scared of the whole military thing, but they're going to talk about the benefits, and I think they're going to do a little marching cadence. Like they're going to do that. So that's different. We try to bring something different every year. Okay. We're going to have a guy that's going to talk about vaping and the whole harmfulness of vaping. We're going to have somebody there that is going to teach you woodwork skills. Okay? Somebody's teaching about basic tools. We got somebody who's going to bring a front loader. That's like a forklift thing. And then we got somebody coming out there with a big rig. Somebody who's got a lawn care business is going to teach about lawn care, how that could be an entrepreneurial spin-off. Somebody that's going to talk about construction kind of stuff, since our theme is under construction. We got to have somebody that's going to do that. And I mean, I'm probably missing way many.
Do we got the car? The one that was real important. Do we got the car mechanic one dude to come in again this year?
How to change a tire? How to lift up the hood?
Man, I learned that going in that class, man. I said, bro,
that's powerful.
I said, man, look,
we all need to learn. We're afraid to ask
me, bro. But look, man, I don't be scared. I ask.
Yeah.
Like, bro, don't be judging me, bro. But shoot, you need to teach me too while you teaching them. Hey, I said, this is a learning experience.
I'm trying to tell you.
Taught me. So that class, then what was the other one? Do we got the production coming again?
We got Bobby Mall that's going to teach about photography.
Okay, good.
And within that, he's going to talk about posture. Because when you're posing for shots and stuff, you got to suck that in, put your shoulders out, hold your head. All that's built into posture and presentation. So, man, I know I'm missing some, but it's going to be 21 stations. If everybody comes, 21 interactive stations. And what the good thing about it is, like I said, they tour from different ones. We put the kids in certain age groups, so you don't have older kids and younger kids together. We're going to have what we call a wisdom nugget station. Okay. This was a hit last year.
Oh, I remember that one.
And that whole thing is about men giving 2 minutes of wisdom with the theme under construction. So we're going to talk about the blueprint. We're going to talk about the manpower. We're going to talk about the things that you need to build the building and maintain the building. We're going to talk about and how to maintain and recover, troubleshoot. All of that. And guess who's the building? Us.
We are. Yep.
So and it's not going to be long, boring lecture.
Nope.
2 minutes. You can get a lot in 2 minutes. You all train yourselves in your podcasting how to condense it, get right to the point, and get it done for commercials or for whatever.
Yeah, man, make it
It's
invigorating
the same
too.
thing with
Yeah.
young people, because we know the attention span is short.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, we gonna get it on the young people. Speaking of young people,
Yeah, let's
y'all
hear
said
it.
y'all both been there, right? Y'all both been to. Can y'all tell me? Give me some details about what you learned. What was your favorite station? Something that brought your attention and gave you a memorable moment. Another station, wasn't it the boxing?
That's New Boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
New
'cause
Boy
I was
is
about
our
to
partner
say,
in this
I
thing.
was just about to give
And
another shout
they
out.
talk about
they part of
stress
New
relief
Boys.
and how
So,
through boxing
yeah.
and exercise is stress relief.
So if
That's
we can get
our
y'all
key
talking about
station.
that too as well. Talking about that as well too. So like I said, y'all remember the question?
What was the question again?
All right. Basically, give me. You've been to the program, right? You've been to the mentor.
I think so.
Okay. He said, I think so.
Carter can talk about the boxing because they do the boxing
Yeah.
all the
Okay.
time.
Yeah,
We'll
ask
talk
about the
about the
boxing.
boxing. Can you talk about the boxing? Because we got that. That's
Okay, so the boxing, I mean, it's fun. So in February we had weeks we just trained up, just training boxing, and then one day we had a big old boxing. It was like a box. It was like you was boxing for the belt, and for the I had lost, but if you think about it, nobody really loses. Like you always a winner. So it was fun. It was like I really liked it. It was nice. Isaac can talk more about it though, cause like he's really been there. I don't know if I've been there though.
Yeah. But the boxing, you
Yeah,
been
the
there.
boxing. Yeah, the
It's
boxing.
gonna be the same thing but a small version.
Can you give us what was your favorite? What was your favorite stations? What was your favorite station? What was one of your most memorable moments, and what you took from the whole mentor?
It's mostly just like one thing that I really remember and that like really caught my eye during that is that someone was teaching us how to tie a tie, and for a long time now I've been wondering how to tie a tie. So I was like really locked into that one station and all the stations too, like you said, changing a tire, making shirts. It's just like a big experience for the young men to learn all this information into one big event. So it's just like I just want to thank them for giving us more things about life lessons, and just think how to just think out the box sometimes and just help others when others need help. And it's just like this community is just one big family connected into different areas. So we're just a one big family pretty much.
That's fantastic. And just like you got that T-shirt on, bro, kids gonna be making T-shirts like that. And as a matter of fact, I gotta give props to you. I gotta give props to TA with New Boy, who basically taught me how to do the cricket press. And now we got brothers who are teaching the young men, and of course that could be an entrepreneurial avenue.
Absolutely.
Start small like that. And then I was talking to Carter. Carter's hat, he designed that his own self, pressed that and everything
That's
like
what's up,
that.
brother.
And he said that's just something fun for style he does. So when a young person can pick up a skill like that, and just like a skill of doing that, learning how to tie a tie can turn you into a fashion sense or knowing what to do, all these different stations. Let me tell you some also other fun stuff related to that. We want to be an impact on the kids. Of course, we're gonna have free lunch, all that good stuff. But we give each young man a $10 gift card. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but
Man.
they don't have to do anything to earn it. They just come and they get it, and it's just a blessing to be able to give it to them and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
A lot of times we giving them the business because of something they don't do right right or whatever. But now here it is, we giving them love and putting a little bit of money behind the love.
Absolutely, and them just being there. That's what they did to earn it. That's half the battle. They're showing up, and them just showing up. That just shows that they may not have the willpower to be able to comprehend everything that is going on, but they're committed to it because they are there to be able to just soak it all in. And it's our job to plant the seeds.
It is.
That's all we got to do.
There's so much that goes on between the age of 10 and 18.
Man.
And a lot of times, I was at a school board meeting, and they literally told me they do not know what to do with junior high kids.
I believe it. I believe it.
Kids, they basically were saying, we're scared of them. We can't motivate them. And they're cool with K to 3. Oh, we're going to put all the energy and money into that. But you can't dump this population that's in middle school, because if you're dumping them then, there's no hope for them in high school.
No.
To finish high school or to do any of those sort of things.
Keep starting in middle school. Now that you said something, that's when I remember. That's what I remember. Remember everything starting was middle school. Yeah.
Getting, people just giving up on you, throwing you in detention, all that sort of thing. So this is a great opportunity. And listen, if you don't make the one in September, the one in March, we need you to be there. Get in touch with us. Yes.
Is the one in March the same place?
We're good. We like to travel. Okay. So this one is on the east side. The one in March will be on the west side because, and you never know, we haven't been south. So we want to let the youth from all over the city know we care. And listen, it doesn't just spark young people. When volunteers come, we got the sisters helping sometimes with the serving. We want the men in the forefront. And, we ain't chauvinistic or anything, but we just know there's a lack of that. So Black Men's Group is going to represent and be in the forefront. And so that's what we are looking for. We're looking for, it's any race child can come. You know what I mean? We want that opportunity to even influence, white kids, Hispanic kids, kids, Haitian Creole, you know what I'm saying? We want to be able to have that influence to say that, hey, these are positive Black men that are doing this, but it's for everybody. And listen, the women enjoy seeing us do it.
Yeah.
The moms just are like, oh, can I bring my 9-year-old? And a lot of times I'm like, yeah, I'll bring your 9-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tried to dump off a 3-year-old. I was like, what we gonna do? No. But when they understand that if men consistently come together, Black men consistently come together on a collective and are interacting and doing things, we have a lot of different event and program ideas. But guess what we need? We need the brothers.
Yep, we need more brothers.
And we can't have brothers. I was talking to TA and my brother back there about brothers just coming and having their arms folded. When kids see your arm fold, that means, first of all, a defense. You're holding up a boundary or a defense, and you need to be open. Tell your story. You need to be open and then be able to say, hey, this is what I know. I don't know rocket science, but I'm sharing with them every kind of social thing that I know, every kind of skill that I came up, even jokes. So we got a lot of ideas, but we need the men.
Agreed.
So y'all got to get with us. The Black Men's Group at gmail.com.
We're gonna have it in the show notes.
You gonna have all that?
We're gonna have it in the show notes too.
Wonderful.
Yep, we're gonna have it in the show notes.
And our commercial and everything like that. So I'm pumped. I thank you all for having me come on here. But I'm so excited about these young men right here.
And I know new boys got like a chant, a rap, or whatnot. I ain't trying to mess it up. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. So what y'all call it? A chant, a rap?
The mantra.
Okay, the mantra. Y'all got y'all mantra. Y'all mind doing it real quick?
Got you, boom.
Inspired, brother. All right, ready?
Hey, this y'all time to shine.
You do attitude. I do the first one.
Here y'all go right here.
All right, so we're gonna do it different. I'll do the first one. You do the second part. All right, so
I'm sure y'all gonna do it together. Y'all wanna do it together?
They got they strengths.
I figured it out.
yeah. All right, let's go.
They like run
Give me
your
first, give me
seat.
second, give me second.
All
All right, come on, ready? I am new boy fresh. I will not let my circumstance or situation dictate my elevation to the top. Is why I strive to be 100% hard body attitude. My success in life depends on me.
Attitude, character, integrity, love. When I lay down last night, I pray for all the above. Smoke my hood, love my bros. But I'm tired of looking at life between these iron poles. No more excuses. I'm tired of playing games. Back for the court, that is his lame.
Big new boy.
Straight up.
And can I say something real fast?
Man, say whatever you wanna say.
That one sentence about I'm tired of looking at life between these iron poles is just like what it really means to me is I'm trying to stop these barriers that are holding me back from my full potential.
Okay. And then the part that I said whenever I said I will not let my circumstance or situation, that means to me like I won't let anything that I'm going through stop me for where I strive to be.
And attitude, character, integrity, love, that means that just like it's not that much. There's not a lot in the community, and it's just like we need more of that in our world, so it'll be a better place. And
It's our principles.
yeah. And there's one more thing that we always say. It's connection before correction, and that's the principles, I think, right?
No, that's the philosophy.
And it's just like the mentors and everybody's trying to get a connection before they can correct the person, because if they really don't have a correct connection with them, they could crash out, they could not listen, and they could just leave. But the mentors have this big bond and connection with the boys or young men, and it just that is very special for young men and men to have this connection, so they have like bonds.
Shump, that's what we try to learn. See how a 57-year-old man can learn from a young man that if I'm not connected, I don't make a connection. That correction don't even work.
How long y'all been with New Boys?
I've been since like 2 years. About 2 years.
Yeah, like almost 2 years.
Yeah, I started during the basketball program, so like 2 years.
Yeah, I started like right when they started the boxing. So
In the beginning of the year, no, but I'm a bucket.
when they started like right when they started boxing. So like I got
Ready? Guns down, gloves up.
Yeah.
Meaning like instead of shooting somebody, put the guns down and let's box about it. Let's fight about it.
yeah. So like it really means like instead of grabbing that gun and shooting up a school or something, is going in a rink, like a fighting rink or a boxing ring, and take out anger on that person you need to take out. So it's just like
Yeah, that don't. Keep going. Okay.
it's just like stopping. It's like it takes a real man to. They say this every day. It takes a real man to put gloves on and start fighting. It does not take no man to get a gun and shoot.
Wow.
All you have to do is pull that trigger. That's it.
Amen. And then I was gonna say, guns down with the guns down, gloves up. It's like, and that don't mean just like street fighting, like picking up a chair and slamming it on somebody, like how Isaac said, go to the ring and just do it out. And whenever he said let all your anger, that doesn't mean like black out and just like hurt them, like for real. But like get your anger out though.
Yeah, in boxing, you need control, self-control. It's like, it's 20% boxing and 80% mental awareness.
And that doesn't mean just self-control in boxing. Like you gotta have self-control everywhere, at any time, and wherever you are.
How were y'all actions before guns up, guns down versus now? What did it actually?
It like that helped me, cause like before this, like before I even like got into New Boy, I was just like a bad kid, and when I got to connection before correction, when I got with TA and we built up this the connection, we I just changed up my action because I knew if like I do anything bad, I could go to jail. I could die. I could get shot. I could do anything. Like anything could happen. Like it's just like you need to know what you're doing before you do it.
Self-control.
So it's just like say I really just got up and punched Carter.
Yeah.
That's just doing something.
Yeah.
And that's not self-control. But me just sitting here and doing something is self-control. So like say you have ADHD or something, and you're just fidgeting around. That's not really self-control if you're like doing stuff to make other people like try to get attention. And that's like pretty much like we learn to self-control and like lock in when we really need to lock in. So it's like there's a place to play and there's a place not to play.
Time and place for everything.
So like in school, that's a place to play and not play. When you're doing your work, not play. But when you're like going to recess, gym, something, you play. And it just like helped us, or me, helps me mostly just like, cause I used to have bad anger issues.
Yeah.
Like I had major anger issues, but it just like helps stuff get off my chest. And we do leader circle. It's just like we do young men and young older men. We sit in a circle. We talk about how life is going. We talk about all like life and like the world, and
It's awesome to see. It's every Wednesday, and it's they're open to people coming and being a part of the circle because when there's other men in the circle, being able to see and glean off of the energy that they have, and then even moms are in the circle, or just really feeling what the plight of a young man is.
Yeah.
How can we help young people if we don't know what their everyday stressors and stuff is, So that's we see New Boy as, our sons, our grandsons, you know what I mean? But we need to get more involved, just like listening to, Isaac and Carter, because it's real talk.
Yeah. And what the guns down, gloves up boxing program has done for me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I could not fight before. Really, just before I got a New Boy in general. Like, I really couldn't. Like, I've always been a lover. I've never been a fighter for real. Like, but I'm working on that right now. I'm in karate, and then boxing's finna start up. But to be honest, I couldn't fight before guns down, gloves up. But whenever I had got into it, like, I was still missing a few of the drills. It was still kind of hard. But then as I got better, and like the third time that we're doing boxing is about to come around, it's gonna be a little bit more easier.
I like how you was honest with that, man. That high energy.
I gotta say something. Like, Carter, bro, like you just being vulnerable and transparent right there. It's a lot of grown men out here, grown boys out here that can't even do what you just did. So I commend you for that, bro, for real. Like that's valuable, brother. You already a leader. Don't let nobody tell you you're not. Because what you just did exemplified leadership that a lot of us adults can't even do. So I commend you on that, bro. I'm proud of you, for real.
I got a question, man. I'm gonna ask this, man. Cause here I'm gonna tie it real quick with this. Here at Lineage Leaders, we always just both y'all. So both y'all. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from the youth. A lot of times we have perspectives on how family and what family is, and what parenting is and what parenting ain't. We always hear from adults. We always give the platform for adults to speak on their behalf. This is our first time. I appreciate both of y'all. This is our first time that we have the youth that can speak on it themselves.
Yep.
What does family mean to y'all, and how important is family to y'all? Don't mind who goes first. Isaac.
he can go first. He's fine.
All right, so what family means to me, like, it don't matter if we're not blood related. Like, I say me and TA family because, like, from the connection that we've built together. And, like, I remember one time me and my dad were talking about it. It was like, family, it doesn't mean that we have to be blooded. It's just because family, at the end of family, is ILY. And people say ILY stands for I love you, meaning so if me and TA say I love you every time I see you, that means we the family off the bat.
That's awesome.
Family really means to me is just like if you have a good connection. Does it like Carter said? It does not mean you have to be blood related, but if you have like a strong connection, like me and TA do, we could like you could be family. Like you don't have to be blood family, and it's just like say I could be someone family with somebody all around the world, and we don't have to be blood related. It's just like everybody in the world could be family if they really push and push and push to do that. So it's just like this one guy, I forgot his name, but he's like I'll give you a sample of it is the treasure you seek is in the cave that you fear. So it's just like you're trying to, it's like a barrier, and you're trying to get pushing yourself in and try your hardest to get something you love and need and everything that you want in the world. And it's just pushing you back until you try your hardest and push for that. It's like a race car driver. He's really trying to win that race, and some guy cuts him off. He's trying until he actually does it. And it's just like family is love. This is not like the word like your family, your blood related. It could be love. LOVE. 3 words that one word. 4 letters that you will need to understand, because love, L in love is, for me, is living. O is for operating. It's like you're operating, like they were saying, like the construction. You're operating the thing that you, like, you're operating your family, you're operating anything. B is for, it's just like, V is confusing sometimes. It's like that mysterious brother you will have when you're in your family. V is
Black
for,
sheep.
Huh?
The black sheep? No.
V is for like vanishing, or victory.
Yeah, I like that.
It's just like you're victorious, going up and up. E is for everything. E is for everything that you love, everything that you need, everything that you need to live off of. It's just like TA told me this once. You have $86,400 and someone takes $10 away from that. Would you throw it away and try to get back at him, or keep the rest of the $86,390? It's just like that $86,400. Put it into seconds. You would not let someone's negative $10 take away from that. Take away from your 86,400 seconds. So it's just like you won't let that one person trying to like be in a negative way, like trying to push at you, try to break you down. So it's like an eagle and a crow. A crow can go higher than an eagle. They want to drag him down and to push them down lower and lower and lower. So that's what family is. Family is just trying to build up each other like Jenga.
Oh, that's fire. You got something? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. No, it's not on the mic. No, it's not on the mic. I was saying I got the right.
Do your thing. Yeah, man, that's Isaac, man, that's profound, brother. Like you broke down what family means to you in terms of love. And that's an acronym, and we use words that resonate with everybody. like living, operational victory, and everything. That's words those are words anybody can comprehend and get, and they can stick to them. And you just saying that changed my life and impacted my life right now. Cause you putting that into that form. Well, I'm real big on love too, but I haven't created an acronym for it. But you taught me something. You gave me an acronym that I can post on my mirror, and I can say that to myself every day. So you gave me an affirmation, Isaac. I appreciate you. Thank you.
And there's a project we want to do that's not just a project. 'Cause sometimes projects end and that's it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But it's called it's a chop up amongst generations, just an intergenerational exchange. And I was talking to our brothers back there about the fact that many of us have been blessed that there's 4 or 5 generations still living and operating. You know, I've this year done a DJ. I've done 100th birthday party, 90th, 80th, 70th. That means folks are living, and they were able to get on the microphone and give wisdom. Okay, and this exchange needs to happen. You know what I mean? I can get motivation from a 10-year-old, and then I can say something that maybe I learned when I was 10 from a senior person in the community, and then now they're holding the legacy of the person that taught me the joke or whatever. So when we get off camera, I want to just tell y'all a joke that an old man told me, and it'll be something that you'll have forever. But at the same time, I'm learning from you guys acronyms, the ILY, the LOVE. See, now I can share that with my age and with other people. So it's that exchange. We need to talk about. I got a guy that calls me 1985 because that's when I graduated from high school.
Yeah.
So he knows I'm going to talk about hip hop from 1985 before and up to 1985. So he has to get schooled on that, but he can school me on what's out there now. So we can exchange music. We can exchange what was the hairstyles. We can exchange fashion. We can exchange what was the slang talk. We can exchange what were the things that were going on in the news around that time that were had an impact to us. What was it like to being a young man or growing into manhood at each one of our respective age ranges, and it makes us rich as a community. It deepens us. So instead of that's we gotta throw that away.
Agreed.
A lot of times our grandparents might have said that to us, or might have been like, grown folk talking, get out of here. Grown folk need to talk and not dismiss the kids. I mean, especially if it's a learning type of a thing, even our laughing and joking. You know what I mean? Kids need to be around so they can hear and understand.
For sure.
Because there's a missing thing. You brought me on the interview, and remember the last interview we were talking about my dad being a freedom rider and all of that. But I had to admit to you that I had to learn from somebody else about my own dad who lived in my house. That because maybe he was traumatized about what happened, or maybe he was waiting to tell me when I was older, but he got sick or life got busy and we never got around to it. We have to do it now. Look at the technology we got. We can use this technology to record. And this is something that we want to do, Washington and Shumford. We want to film men talking on different topics in short spurts, because this is for young people to hear, that can impact their life and can be archived for later. Because you never know. This might be, they so now you got to look back in the archives as to what he's done. Where it's like, gather everybody around and let people get hip to him before he passes, before we pass. What is something that in maybe 5 categories, maybe manhood, maybe education, maybe a category of relating to the opposite sex, and the categories of honoring, those who've gone on before us and that sort of thing. That's what leads your lineage to me means. You know what I mean? So
yes, sir.
I thank you guys for this, and the mentor is here to stay. The Wisdom Nugget, station is a part of a big thing. I've got a ministry called Wisdom Holders, and when a young man's about to get married, we sit them in the middle and we circle around.
I saw that. Y'all did that to,
talk about.
They did that to
Brandon.
Brandon,
He's your cousin.
Like my fifth cousin.
That's
though.
right. That's
because
right.
He like my fifth cousin though, because he's Larry is actually my grandma's cousin.
See?
Yeah. Because his mama is my great Larry mama, which is Aunt Lucy. That's my Aunt Lucy. She like my great. She like my 3 great aunties or something like that.
And then when
Small world.
We found out the connection, Larry's wife introduced me and my wife.
For real?
So we talking about back in the day.
Man.
We talking about like 1986, bro.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So I see his children. They're my godchildren.
That was dope. Man.
Yeah.
That was dope.
And
Y'all put all them covers on them. I saw y'all gave him letters. You know what I told my wife? I said, you see this? I said, that's what I want to do for my son. I said, you know how helpful this will be? Man, because going in the mirror, especially, I be going in the mirror blindfolded. I don't be knowing. I be having to look in the mirror so much because, not having people like that. Like, you don't be knowing. I ain't grew up with no daddy. I ain't grew up with none of that. So just going straight in there, I said, man, imagine, I be telling people, man, you better soak that in, bro.
Got to.
You better soak that in, all that knowledge. You better soak that in, bro.
It doesn't even have to
Save
be
your
about
headache.
marriage. It could just be about wisdom. It could be also the one that we do is recovery. So a brother's coming back from out of the joint or coming out of, addictions or something, and it's brothers that are surrounding him, giving him motivation, wisdom, inspiration on how to make it day by day. So listen, this mentor, we got a lot of different moving parts. Last mentor, and you saw it, we have brothers who were from incarceration, who were talking to the young men, not no scared straight kind of way, but talking about, hey, finding out what are you doing successful to not go where I went. And they took the charge and said, these are the 5 things I'm doing. Especially New Boy, they were like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. And then guess what else they did? They wrote motivational encouragement letters to the brothers that went inside, and I was able to take those letters to the guys inside, and they were like, this is my nephew age, this is like my son, my grandson, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So these are the things
that's wonderful
that BMG is all about, and we could do so much more, but we gotta have the brothers. We need you, brothers. We need you. You can start with knee deep. You can give me ankle deep. That's just come to the event. You can give me knee deep. That means, I can do, 3 or 4 events or whatever. Or you can get waist deep, or you can be like me. It's already up here. I'm drowning in it, brother. I'm drowning in it, brother.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's another thing you were saying. We gotta give our brothers our flowers. I feel like you and brother Kareem, man. I see what y'all doing, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, and I'm not even saying that just to be saying it, man. This is from somebody who been in a lot of these people's shoes, man. From recovery, from all type of ways, from drugs, from you know what I mean, like everything, and like you can imagine. So man, it's like seeing this, I was like, damn, where are these programs? If these my fault, brother, that's slid with shit, man. But being like, where would these programs be at with me and my guys, man? I know I say this all the time, but it be hurting my feelings, man, because I just lost my guy, Ladarius Thomas, man. For real, man. man, it be fucking me up inside, man. Because 95% of my guys is gone, and it's like, damn, man. Like I get survivor's remorse.
Yes.
I've been feeling that lately. It's like, damn, how the fuck did I make it out? I went through everything they went through. I was right there, and sometimes I was even the loudest quote unquote guy, man. Yeah. So seeing what y'all doing, this is motivational. That's dope.
It's
you,
the village,
Kareem,
man.
Everybody in this room,
and
man.
You have to say, yo, come on, how you going to have
yeah, I know I'm doing good too, man.
That people can dig into the archives and receive inspiration, motivation. You have my man that's involved with the Safe Sleep.
Jamaica?
Jamaica.
We be having all type of people, man. You know, we like I tell people, we are action brand. They know
for sure.
They know about us, man. So, but when we have guests, I like to give y'all flowers. They know about us. They know that we throwing events. They be seeing me, man. They know that we both authors. We both actually doing everything we do. So they know, man. But we gotta just let them know about everybody else. That's what this is about. New BOYZ BMG. Yes. You know, they know about Lineage. They tuning in to us all the time. So
and the
we
thing
gotta throw y'all out there.
If you're in another state or another city,
I can do it
you
too.
You need to start a Black Men's Group.
Real talk.
You need to connect. There's New Boy was on the road and doing things in Illinois.
When they on, when y'all on, not commercial, I was just in the news or something. I shared it on Facebook.
What's that? Kareem,
Kareem, he was just on the news or something. I read it. It was like a couple months ago.
That was very important, and it was like there's this elephant story. And you got to bring Kareem on so he can tell you all about it.
I got him on.
But it's all about the fact that we need bull elephants to raise young elephants.
Yep.
That means you're strong. If you're an elephant, you're strong.
I just heard that story on Saturday.
You know that story, isn't it awesome? And so we need that. Okay, so just man, I like to say this mentor. It was something I did with my church way before I got with the Black Men Group and we reformed. But it was like it was so in me because I was like, we gotta do it as BMG.
Yeah.
Because so it wasn't just confined in the church thing. It was a whole community thing now. Yeah. And everybody can be a part of this. And people, we want to do it in the juvenile center. Yeah. We want to do it at the boys' school, correctional facility.
We want to do it for people, like the mission said. I know New Boy said it because I talked to TA. And everybody who follow know I'm always a big advocate of this, man. We trying to do it before they even get into
Come on, man.
Before they even get this. We know they messed up and fucked up predicaments. Let's help them out before they get even more fucked up.
There we go, man. There we go. So that's what it is, and I thank you all, man. So whenever this airs, just know in March we're doing one. In next September we're doing another one. And like I say, even in the summer we're gonna try to get one in the correctional.
Let them know
facility.
again where they can follow you so they can get the information.
It's the Black Men's Group at gmail.com. All right. So and Facebook and Instagram and wherever else I'm gonna try to learn to get good with TikTok. We on TikTok. Yeah. I don't dance, but we gotta figure out.
You gotta do something. Hey, if you start dancing, you might blow up.
BMG Shuffle.
I'm not lying.
BMG Shuffle. I'm not lying. We gonna do something.
You gotta do it with your wife too.
I'm gonna get the kids to do it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, y'all
I'm gonna get the kids to do it because you looking at me, bro. I like the DJ, but I don't like the dance.
Hey, y'all gonna have to do something. Y'all gonna have to be in the background with the kids practicing.
There we go. We'll figure out something.
It'd be dope. Any last words y'all got? Anything?
Yeah, Carter, Isaac, anything y'all want to add before we close out?
Y'all are awesome. I just want to let y'all know.
Carter got something.
I don't know, man.
Ain't no pressure, bro. Ain't no pressure.
You have been. I ain't gonna lie. You have been talking a lot.
Well, we look forward to seeing it. We look forward to
he has been talking a lot.
And listen,
why you talking about like
bring your young people out. Mama, don't ask your kid.
Okay, I got
want to go to mentor?
Just bring them.
Don't ask.
Bring them.
You don't ask them, do they want to go to school? This is school. This is learning. Bring them. And then see what kind of response. I guarantee you they're not going to be at the end.
Yeah.
Carter said
he had
something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So from podcast that I did last week on Friday, I was like at the end before we closed out, we was talking about clothes, and on my hoodie it said "Open your eyes," and basically what I took from that hoodie, basically it's like, open your eyes meaning like, oh yes, like everybody has their eyes open right now, most likely, right? Meaning, don't just look at someone and be like, oh, that's cool. You gotta look at it and think outside the box. So we ended out the podcast saying, make sure that if you gonna close your eyes, make sure that you can still see.
What's the name of that podcast?
Chestnut Checkers Podcast. Check us out on Instagram and YouTube.
Say it real slow.
Chestnut Checkers Podcast.
Chestnut Checkers Podcast. That's
Meaning,
Y'all
and what
on
that,
YouTube?
yes, what that means to me, Chestnut Checkers is like, instead of moving fast, because checkers, you only move diagonal. When you can jump, you can go diagonal. That's the only way you can go. But in chess, you got pawns that can move once or twice. We got rooks, all that. Basically, move slow with your tongue. Chestnut Checkers.
a t-shirt idea. I'm thinking of a t-shirt.
That's solid, fellas. That's solid, man. I want to first and foremost thank you all for being here with us today on the Lineage podcast, man. We greatly appreciated y'all's presence and everything that y'all are doing and will do is making an impact on us, and will make an impact on future generations as well. So keep up the amazing work. And also don't forget to work on yourself in this process too. Work on yourself. Be a human being, don't be a human doing. It's tough. It's tough doing this work. It's tough doing this type of work. We all can attest to that as adults, but also carve out that time for you, because you got to wear a lot of different hats, because a lot of people don't want to wear their pants in their home. But just know that. I mean, as we close, family, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. As we always love to say, lead yourself so you can lead your lineage.
Long little tip.
Until next time.
Tipping ain't easy.
Peace.
Awesome, guys. Hey, let's get this group shot. Now y'all can come behind the thing. Come on back here.
Let's take a picture.
Yeah.
You know what?
Let's see.
Is it still recording, cuz?
It's still.
I'm stopping.